Alrighty, so now we're gonna take a look at this. I've been kind of looking at a lot of Sonic games. I haven't played any in a long time, and I've been recording a lot of my what you may call it, Super Smash Brothers gameplay, so to speak. Now I don't usually do a lot of live streams because I feel like sometimes it's a waste of time. But I am currently looking at a Sonic the Lost World. Now, a lot of people have been kind of ragging on this game, and I've been doing some research on it, and the Sonic Generations game. Now, one thing I noticed was that you could play as Super Sonic and the axe in this game. So I'm just kind of looking at some videos. Been looking at some videos for it, and I think it's actually really cool. I noticed that they have it in the Wii U. I think it's for Wii U. I don't have a Wii, so you know. I have a 3DS, and I've been looking at the 3DS version. And oh yeah, that's nice. That's really nice. Now, one thing I noticed in Sonic Generations, they let you play as Super Sonic in Sonic Generations, and they didn't do that on the DS version. You can't transform into Super Sonic on the DS version. I was looking at some videos on that, and I think that's kind of bogus. You know, they make certain things certain console exclusive, and people get really pissed about it. They shouldn't be doing that, honestly, but I mean, certain platforms are going to have certain kinds of stuff in them, but I've been thinking about getting this game. I have the demo for it, and it's the controls for me, because I gotta get used to the controls, but I really enjoy playing it. I like the parkour sense of the game. But when I saw this, that really kind of triggered me. I was kind of like, you know, it'd be really worth buying that game at this point. And I really love Sonic games. I've been playing Sonic games since I was like 3 years old, since Sonic 1 and 2 on the Sega Genesis. And then eventually I had the Sonic Mega Collection, and then one of my friends let me play the other collection, whatever it was, that they had on the GameCube. And those were some fun games to be playing. Those old throwbacks to a lot of old Sonic games. Now, I haven't had a 3DS for very long. I've been recording a lot of my Super Smash Bros. Replays and stuff. Obviously, I play as Sonic a lot. Like my childhood hero besides Mega Man. But, yeah, this game, honestly, like, after I played the demo and I kind of got used to the controls and was able to get past this part, I died on that part so many times. It was ridiculous. I was getting a little irritated over it. Now, I will kind of say that it's a little disappointing that they didn't bother to do the supersonic animation once you clear the act. But one cool thing I did notice was that the 3DS they did do for the 3DS that they didn't do for the Wii. I was looking at a video that a guy did for the Wii U version of Super Sonic and Lost World, that when he was running on the walls, they didn't animate his spikes. His spikes aren't rising up in the Super Sonic form, but they did it on the 3DS. And there's a lot of differences in the 3DS version and the Wii U version that I've been kind of noticing a little bit. But honestly, at this point, I think I'd much rather play the 3DS version, considerably because it's 3D. And I have a new 3DS, so the 3DS XL, so it's more worth playing at that point with Super Stable 3D. But yeah, I mean, honestly, it looked really great when I was playing it. And then I was looking into the special stages. A lot of people are not liking the special stages. And, I mean, if you're used to playing the Face Raiders and some of those other games where you gotta move your camera around, I mean, you get used to it. I played Face Raiders for a little bit, but This looks really good though, and the fact that you can be supersonic during the boss fights is pretty fucking pimp, honestly. Sorry for the cussing there, but yeah, I thought it was really interesting that they did this, and I don't know why they didn't decide to implement this in Sonic Generations. They really should have for the 3DS, because I still want to get Sonic Generations for the 3DS, but I'm kind of like, I don't really know, but it would be cool to still have that game and play it, and just because I'm a fucking die-hard Sonic fan, it is depressing, but I'm trying not to do that. I am really excited though, because I do plan to get this game very soon, and I was looking at some stuff where you could do online races, and I thought that was really interesting too, because whenever I had my Sonic games, it was always pretty much single player, you know, I didn't really have anybody to play my Sonic games with, unless, of course, I had a friend over when I used to have a GameCube, and I had Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. That game was a blast, though. I loved that game, and I still do. And if I had it, I'd probably be playing it right now, because I'm pretty sure most Sonic fans can say that Sonic Adventure 2 is probably one of the best games that they had ever made. And Shadow's running animation was at its prime. I don't know, I mean, I never got to play Sonic 06, but I did like Shadow's running animation in Sonic 06, but you know, he didn't really have the flare on his shoes when he was running very much. I don't know, I never got to play it, so I don't know anything about Sonic 06. But this does actually look really cool. I think this would be pretty fun to just kind of blaze through the stages of Super Sonic. And a lot of people want to kind of complain about the wisps, you know, just this is like right after Sonic Colors. I mean, I played Sonic Rush Adventure, and then I owned both of those games and beat them both, got all the Chaos Emeralds. I had Sonic Advance 1, 2, and 3, Sonic Battle. I had a lot of Sonic games, and unfortunately over the years I've lost some of them and gotten rid of some of them stupidly. Because now that it's going to get to the point where they're almost collectors, and I'm just kind of like, oh, I feel like an idiot. But, yeah, you know, and just with the level design is very interesting. You know, it takes a whole new turn to this. For me, at least, you know, I mean, just having a 3DS is very, very different. I have 3 Game Boy Advance SPs, 1 DS Lite, a DSi XL, and now the new Nintendo 3DS XL. I mean, I'm like 4 or 5 years late doing it. It's 2019. It came out in 2015, but they've been making 3DS games since 2010, 11? Yeah, I'm obviously really late in getting them, but it was worth it. I got mine. It was practically almost brand new. There wasn't even a single scratch on either of the screens. All the buttons worked perfectly fine. I was super happy about it. So we will check out some more of those, actually. Hope I don't X that out. Nope, not that. Yes, let's go down there. Come on. I never stream, so now it's wanting to be kind of finicky with me. And I need a new phone. Come on. Oh my gosh. This is annoying. Let's see what happens when I do this. Can you just like go down? Okay, it doesn't want to do it. It's gonna be a pain. Okay. So, let's see, it's not what I was going for. There we go. Well, yeah, I've been looking at a lot of stuff, and some of the stuff was just kind of dumb. The Wii U stuff, but yeah. haven't watched a whole lot of stuff for the game, but it does look really good. Like, there's my dad, and I just told him I'm doing YouTube stuff, and he's still texting me anyway. Love my dad and all, but like sometimes, man, like when I'm trying to do stuff on my phone, anybody, especially YouTube stuff, don't try to get a hold of me. I'm screen recording. Here we go. 3DS. I really hate it, even though like on YouTube you could pop in keywords like 3DS and it still wants to show you all the Wii bullshit, and I'm just kind of like, I don't have one of those, and I don't really care to have one, because I'm really more of a handheld guy, and I'm really glad that that they ended up making this game. Dude, oh my gosh. Really glad that they made this game for the 3DS. Apparently, from what I understand, it's the first Sonic 3DS game that they've made. And I really don't understand why a lot of people want to rag on it. I mean, I watched the... Dude, oh my god, man, come on. Sorry, this is just annoying when I tell people I'm trying to do something and they just keep blowing me up. Family or friends, I don't care. If I'm doing YouTube stuff, don't blow up my phone. Unless it's important. If it's important, I will completely drop what I'm doing. But if it is not important, I'm sorry. I don't want to deal with it. I'm trying to find some good, oh, okay, here we go. Special stages. This is another thing I heard that a lot of people were complaining about. I need to get a new phone. My cord is actually really messed up. It's not even the cord, it's the port. Yeah, for some reason it decided to cancel my live out on me. I think that's pretty much because, I'm pretty sure that's because the charger thing happened. Yeah, I need to get a new phone pretty badly. I've had this phone for 2 years and it's worked perfectly. I don't really have any problems with it except for this glitch down on the bottom part of the screen where the home buttons are. And that's because I was playing this game called Guns and Boom with one of my old buddies, and for some reason, while I was playing the game, the bottom half of the screen, I mean, it's not even half of the screen, it's like 5% of the screen where the home buttons are for LG, K20 pluses, but it is like glitching out terribly. Yeah, this is what I don't understand right here. Like, I get there's possibly a chance that the guy who's doing this, or whoever's doing this, is on an emulator, because a lot of people do that nowadays, but this is actually really cool and unique for a special stage. This is different. I mean, a lot of Sonic games have the same style special stages, and this is just unique, it's new, it's different. And I can get used to that. I don't really have a problem with having to hold my DS around and all that stuff to try to do this. And it could take some time getting used to, obviously, but it'd be worth it. I'm glad I'm watching these videos now to be aware of those minus 10 seconds things. Because, yeah, I'm not trying to hit one of those boxes. Wow, is it really that easy to get a Chaos Emerald? Wow. That's actually pretty cool. It totally looks like crap right now. I'm just kind of like, Yeah, I've just been kind of watching these videos, just kind of gathering my thoughts on it, because, I was kind of skeptical at first. The demo kind of took a little bit to get used to, but I started getting used to it, and now I'm just kind of looking at these like, wow, this game really does look good. it's by the gameplay, you know. A lot of people kind of want to crap on the story too. That was another thing. Like, people want to crap on the story and the villains, and I mean, you gotta think. Sometimes they're running out of ideas, and they just gotta slap some shit together, and hopefully it works. I mean, they kind of did that with some of the Mega Man franchises. I'm a die-hard Mega Man and Sonic fan. If you cannot tell, you know, I played the entire Boktai series too. I owned that. I owned the entire Boktai series on console. I owned almost the whole entire Mega Man Battle Network series on console, except for a couple games that I should have had. I was supposed to get Operation 4.5, but somehow it got lost in the mail in California. I was pretty pissed about that. Thankfully, I used a gift card, so it was free. I didn't waste money, but it technically was $50. So I was still pretty pissed about that. I really wish I had that in my possession right now. I wouldn't be playing it on the emulator at all. And I would probably, if I had the extra money, I would probably go and hunt down the battle chips too for it. I know Bob.exe, haha, what's that, dude? I know he's got a lot of those. I saw a couple of his videos where he's got a bunch of battle chips and PETs and stuff like that. He's a pretty big Mega Man fan from what I've seen. I think I'm subscribed to him. Pretty sure I am. If I'm not, I'll have to go back and look and subscribe. But yeah, a lot of random stuff. You know, get spewed out there. But you know, I never really do a live, so I gotta figure out something to say as I go. That is really interesting. So these definitely get a lot more difficult as we go on. It's cool though, you spice up the special stages. I mean, the special stages always got more difficult as you went on. I don't know. This is very different compared to like playing the special stages in like Sonic Rush or anything like that. Sonic Rush was kind of unique though. Kind of reminded me of playing the old-fashioned Sonic the Hedgehog on the Sega Genesis special stages. But you had to do everything with the stylus, and man, that shit was hard. It took me several tries just to be able to get that done. And when I played Sonic Rush Adventure, that took several tries to get all that done too. I mean, it's really tedious doing all that with the stylus. But it was cool. It was unique. It was different. And you know, when I played Sonic Colors, I really only played that one because it was a friend's. I never actually owned that game. I just kind of like picked up where they left off and beat it for them and got all the Chaos Emeralds. I don't even remember how I did that. That was a long time ago. And I was also back before I had new glasses too, so I couldn't see really at all. My old glasses, just the prescription was terrible. I had lost, back when I was in high school, I lost an old pair of glasses. Really dumbly. I was just kind of out in town, on a lunch break, and I apparently set my glasses case down somewhere. And then, yeah, I lost my glasses for like 9 months. So I was going around without my actual prescriptions for like 9 months, trying to wear some old prescription that I had. It really messed up my eyes. I was like, oh god. But this does look really cool, and I think I could get used to this. I would not have a problem trying to do this because it looks fun, and Sonic is practically flying everywhere. It's not something you just get to see Sonic do without him being supersonic. And I'm not even mad that he can't fly supersonic in this game because, I mean, just the fact that they let you turn into supersonic like they did in some of the old games, and you get 50 rings, that's badass. That is really badass. Sega and Nintendo, so I'm pretty sure Nintendo had their part in making all this. They did pretty well in making a 3D Sonic game. I mean, it goes from like 3-dimensional Sonic Adventure style to like 2D and all that. I mean, I do dig it. I really do dig it. And I have the demo. I've been playing the demo off and on. I mean, unfortunately, they only give you a few tries. Like, they give you, like, I think 10 tries for the Sonic Lost World demo. And then I have the Sonic All-Stars Racing Transform demo. That's pretty fun, too. It gives you, like, 15 uses. I really want that game, too. It's fun. I enjoy it. I pretty much have liked almost any Sonic game that I've ever played. I mean, I'm not really picky when it comes to Sonic games at all. I really don't understand why people were really hating this one. It just doesn't make any sense. I mean, I guess it would kind of make a little bit of sense. Everybody's picky in their own sense. You know, everybody's got their own opinion of what they like. But this is a pretty good Sonic game from what I've seen so far. In my personal opinion, I would buy it, especially after seeing that Super Sonic playthrough and knowing that that's real. That's better. I totally want this game, and I think it's cool because you can race with other people online. I really want to do that because I was pretty competitive when I used to play Sonic games with my friends. At least my friends that were actually good at that game. Oh man, this takes me back. Yeah, I remember spent like 130 or 140 for my 3DS XL, new 3DS XL, and then like 20 or 25 for Super Smash Bros. And then I bought a 2-year warranty for $30, and then I donated some money to support our troops and some hospitals. So it came out to be around like $205 that I spent on all that. But you know what I mean? Of course, I bought a new console for my own pleasure, and I wanted to put a couple extra bucks or what I could kind of lend to put towards good funding. I would have liked to put in more, but I'm not rich, so. Oh man, that is absolutely wild. I mean, you know what? I don't even think I could get mad at having to do all this just to get some Chaos Emeralds, just to have a free roam of Super Sonic. I could not get mad. And it seems simple enough. I mean, realistically, just kind of gotta very carefully be moving around and stuff. Wow, that was crazy. Wow, 490 orbs. Jeez. And you know, watching these kind of gives me an idea of what I'm gonna have to do, and it'll kind of be like a little tutorial almost in a sense. One thing I did like though is that it states on the demo that when you buy the full version, it carries over your save data from the demo or whatever. So that was pretty cool. I was like, well, that'll be useful. I don't have to exactly restart the entire game all over again, because that would kind of suck. I've been through that before in a lot of different pieces of games. Save data getting deleted and all that. And if anybody's viewing, I mean, let me know what your thoughts are on this game. I mean, I don't care if anybody has a negative opinion on it. I mean, it looks great to me. I think I would really enjoy the hell out of it. I've always enjoyed Sonic games. This looks really aesthetically pleasing to me right now. Just kind of floating around, collecting all that stuff. Oh man, I would have a heyday doing that. I would probably just play the special stages just to kind of screw around in this. I'm almost wishing my DS was modded or whatever, if I had a capture card so I could record what I was doing in the play instead of using my phone to record the screen and have really terrible resolution and all that. But you use what resources you have, you know. Oh man. You can tell this guy's done this a million times. Oh, got one of those. Spoke a little too soon. Not really. He's doing really good. Wow, that was really just. Looks like it takes a lot of work to get all that done. That's insane. He's just kind of like floating around through a maze. Wow. Whew. That was cool. Man, that is cool. Alright, and bam, the Chaos Emerald is right there. And that is the second to the last one, I believe. A bit, bruh. Yeah. I'm really trying to quit smoking cigarettes. It's real pain, honestly. It looks like he is at the last one. How many minutes in this video? Well, it's like 18 minutes. It's not bad. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that first stream kind of stopped because of the charger activating the charging screen. I am almost positive that that's what caused that last stream to stop. Yeah, I really just need to get a new phone, but I gotta save up some cash before I can get an upgrade. And we all just, me and my roommates, my buddy and his girlfriend, we all just moved into a new place too a couple months ago, and I'm doing stuff, and I'm trying to pay back my old roommate because he helped me and them get into this place. I was paying my mom's entire lot of bills, so I'm kind of trying to pay him back and get the bills paid and all that, and then I have some money left over for, you know, trying to treat myself after all of this craziness. Oh boy, speaking of craziness. Oh man. It's just like he's getting attacked by white blood cells. Oh, here comes the red blood cells. Oh no. Alright. Enough body jokes. That is really aesthetically pleasing, and the fact that they have little time boosters here, that is cool. And I'm like almost wondering, like, do you have to do this like in order, or is it just kind of like whatever? You know, I'm kind of wondering about that. But I mean, this is crazy though. It looks so fun. Man, that is a lot of work to do all that just to get Supersonic though. That's honestly though, that's worth it. I mean, Supersonic has been a lot easier to get in a lot of Sonic games. Even if it's just part of like the story. I mean, there are easier special stages out there. Don't get me wrong, there are much easier special stages out there. This is a challenge. This is definitely a challenge. You know, I watched a video of this guy trying to do this, and he was playing on a 3DS, but he had like a capture card in, and he was saying he had all these wires and stuff hooked up to it and all that, making it really difficult for him to kind of maneuver around to a special stage. And he was like, I'm not doing this. But honestly though, I mean, this looks good. Does look pretty difficult, but I mean, practice makes perfect. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna end up getting this game for sure. I'm definitely gonna end up buying the full version. It's just like fun, honestly. Just having that satisfaction of completing these special stages and then having all the Chaos Emeralds to turn into Supersonic at will at any point, and you have 50 rings, that's peace. I might have to watch some more Supersonic playthroughs. I noticed that he is a lot faster in the 3DS version than he is in the Wii version as well, which is kind of cool. That's the last Chaos Emerald. And I believe that's the end of it. Oh, that's for Wii U. And then, of course, it does this, where I can't just leave the video, because apparently it's just going to be dumb on me like that. Yeah. It's probably just because I'm streaming. Yeah, my phone doesn't like me, obviously. So we will do that. And then we will go back to typing in Supersonic. Oh yeah, here we go, right there. It already knows what I'm looking for. Oh yes. Oh wow, they brought back snowboarding. Alright, you know, I'm just gonna look at this one just cuz. You know, I'd probably purchase YouTube Red or whatever just to get rid of the ads, but at the same time, I feel like it's a waste of money. I want to get a better setup. Like, eventually I want to get a computer and all that, because I play a lot of Dragon Ball Xenoverse too. And Naruto the Boruto Shinobi Striker, and Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, but I just kind of...
What's up, everyone? Koban456 here today to my Let's Play on Sonic Lost World for the Nintendo 3DS.
I have like $700
last
worth of
time
DLC
we did Trouble Coast, and now we're going to continue on and
like
go to
4 different
Frozen
games.
Factory.
I have everything.
So this is the
Mortal
fourth zone
Kombat 10.
in this game.
I have
actually
almost
not
all
played
the
it, so it's going to be
DLC
interesting
for
actually playing through this
Ninja Storm
for my
4
first time,
and the and part of the
as you
Boruto
all
stuff.
know, you know, like I've said, you know,
all the DLC
I'm not too great
except
playing
for
this
the
game
new stuff
blindly, so
from
it's going to be
Naruto the
interesting to
Boruto
see how
Shinobi
it
Striker,
all
and everything, all the DLC
anyway, let's go ahead and get
DLC
started on
8
Frozen Factory Zone 1.
Xenoverse 2. Since I haven't been playing Xbox in months, because it wasn't my Xbox, it was my roommate's Xbox who let me use it. But once I have my own Xbox, he'll file share with me so I can get all my stuff back. Apparently I'll have to do all my save stuff all over again, but I'm kind of fine with that because all my characters in Xenoverse 2 were maxed out at level 99 and they were cancerous. A lot of people hated me. I had a level 99 extremely short Kaioken Frieza race. No, you don't want to deal with him. If anybody recognizes it, his name was Blaze, and he legitimately just glows red. If you remember that, that was me. And you probably hated me for that shit. I mean, I guess the cutscenes are kind of cheesy, but, you know, a lot of Sonic cutscenes are pretty cheesy. You watch Sonic
now we're
X,
going to go on to Frozen Factory Act 1,
really,
and as you can
that
see, we
show
got
is
ourselves
cheesy
a
as fuck.
snowboard riding section right there, which is actually pretty cool in my opinion.
Oh,
the controls are a bit better than they were at PAX Prime, to where they were way too twitchy. Well, they still are somewhat twitchy,
I
you
didn't
know.
realize you guys
It's
were
pretty
going to
fun.
be talking, but that's
But
fine.
if you actually get off these ramps right here the right way, you can press
It
the
does
B
look
button,
cool,
you'll
though.
do
You can
tricks in the air
snowboard
and
in this.
whatnot, so that's kind of cool.
I really did miss
Dang it, I
that
keep
from,
missing
like,
some of these things right
Sonic
here.
Adventure, the
I gotta say,
snowboarding.
though,
That
this
was
stage
fun.
looks really awesome in 3D, and
Oh,
I
man.
absolutely the music for Frozen Factory.
That's
There's just something about it that's just really nice and peaceful.
And then,
whoa,
oh yeah, I remember Sonic Rush. You could snowboard in that one too. I don't remember if you could do it in Sonic Rush
Sonic can actually do the
Adventure.
spin dash on ice in the 3DS version. That's kind of crazy because, you know, in the Wii U version, you can't do that at all. So if you do that, it's like,
so I guess there is a lot of stuff they changed in the 3DS version.
You just spin in place like a car trying to, like a rear-wheel drive car trying to rev on ice or whatever. So that's kind of cool, actually. I didn't know that.
And people want to kind of rag on it because the wisps are back in this, but honestly, I don't think that's a bad thing because considering the abilities that the wisps have, they did come in handy back in Sonic Colors. I mean, I played it on the DS, so I know that Sonic Colors is way different for the Wii or Wii U or whatever it was for. I actually just recently watched a video on that.
So, like the parkour, I think the parkour is a lot better in the 3DS version.
Still,
I feel, you know, the wisps are a lot more enjoyable in the 3DS version. Everything,
oh man, that looks like it would
all the
be
little things seem a lot more enjoyable in the 3DS version. But anyway, let's go ahead and push this snowball right here.
Oh, well, you can take out enemies
Let me know
with
in the
that.
comments below what you all think about the 3DS
That's like a giant
so
shield.
Far,
That's pretty much the equivalent to
I haven't really
a
played
riot
it so
shield.
much. It's like, you know, I don't know. It's hard to explain. I'm not going to judge the game completely right now since I haven't beaten it just yet. But, you know, I've found myself, you know, replaying the stages and, you know, the Wii U version. What the heck? Wow! Are you kidding me?
Oh.
I couldn't even see that right there. Yeah, that's one problem sometimes, camera angle. But anyway, what was I saying?
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's pretty messed up. That sucks.
Yeah, it's like sometimes with the, you know, like with the Wii U version, I found myself, you know, replaying through stages a lot. Because, you know, it's a lot of fun. But it's like, with the 3DS version, the only stage I've really found myself playing through over again is what's that stage? Windy Hill Zone, that's it. And it seems like a lot of people online only like to play that stage. So,
yeah, Windy Hill Zone is actually a pretty good starter stage.
Hopefully it gets better.
I mean, even just playing the demo, I'd say that. I mean, Windy Hill Zone, I enjoy it. I kind of have a little difficulty with it though, but I'm also not used to playing this game.
Get off your crack and weed. Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, it's okay. You're not the only one that had that issue.
This thing is annoying. These things are always
I did kind of think it was cool that they made it to where Sonic could kick stuff. Could kick out, could kick in the air. I really thought that was kind of interesting. They gave him a couple new abilities, and then bringing back wall running. That was cool. That is the kind of stuff I like to see in a Sonic game. I wish they would have had it in Sonic Adventure, but they didn't implement that until Sonic Heroes, and then they implemented it in Shadow the Hedgehog. I don't know if they did that in Sonic 06. I have no idea what they did in that game, really. I've only seen a couple videos for it. But, I do like the fact that you can run on walls again in this game. And just the fact that, I mean, it's very different too. Like, it's not just like a straight on axe. I mean, you actually kind of have to go around and do stuff on these axes, which is one thing I find that's really cool.
What the heck just happened right there?
And it's not just kind of
wow, are you kidding me? Okay. So how am I going to do this actually? Do I have to hit this? What happens when I hit that?
I think there's another switch there, buddy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was kind of confused there. There are like so many alternate pathways right here. I was like, where the heck am I supposed to even be going right there? But, okay. Let's see if we can kill this thing.
Oh, nice.
Alright. See you later.
I'll try to keep a mental note of that.
Let's see if, yep, here's another pathway right here. Alright. I gotta say though, all of this gravity shifting definitely does disorient you sometimes. It's like, geez. I can see why they put the capsules there, so that, you know, you can home attack on it without having so much trouble trying to jump all over the place. Where?
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I'd like to
Careful
see a
about these
speed run of this
gears
one.
right here.
Ooh.
Alright, there we go.
Aha!
Okay, what the heck am I
Oh
supposed
boy.
to be
Looks
doing
like
here?
he's got a
I guess just pushing the snowballs?
push
maybe?
him on me. Oh, yeah.
There we go,
Oh,
that's one.
that's interesting.
Actually, let's go ahead and get that one up right there. Might as well go ahead and get it. Alright. Push this snowball right there. Oh, what the
no.
heck? What the heck was that? He's just like humming, attacking on all kinds of switches right here. Alright, push that there. Alright. Okay. Now grab this. Push that there. Or. Let me see, what the heck are you supposed to do? But they.
You're gonna have to push one of those snowballs on
Alright,
the
is there
other one,
another
buddy.
snowball around here, or do we just need to push it on specific ones?
Yeah, there you
Okay,
go.
there we go. Yeah, we gotta push on specific ones. Alright. Now I see what's going on here. Okay, now we just need one more of these somewhere. Right here? No? No? Huh. What the heck am I doing here?
I don't know what you're doing there, buddy.
Let's go and get that. Alright.
Doesn't make much sense to me
So
either.
let's push that right there. Okay. I need this one right here. Okay.
There you go.
There we go. Alright. Alright, so the way to do that is just put it like that. Okay. So there you go. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Alright, checkpoint. Oh my god, I thought I was gonna die there. What the heck?
Oh boy.
There are
And here we go with an
2,700
advertisement.
robocalls made every second in the U.S. You might have been on the receiving end of one today.
Yeah, they're... Wow. I lost all control right there. I didn't even know where I was going right there. Okay. Let's try this again.
Oh boy.
What the heck? Okay, there we go. Alright, hit that. Please tell me we're almost done with it. Oh, look at that. We get ourselves another snowboarding section. Not bad. I was about to say, please tell me we're almost done with this, but this
Oh,
ain't too
cool.
bad.
The snowboarding party's back.
Okay, now grinding on rails though is kind of scary around here sometimes because jumping is really unpredictable.
Oh
You
wow.
never know what's gonna happen, so
That is
that's
cool.
why I'm always. Oh my god!
Whoa.
What the heck? I lost so much control right there. I didn't know what to do. Okay, stay over here then.
Oh,
See right
what?
there? It's
Okay,
like
that's
jumping all
cool.
over the place around here is
That's
like
cool.
really, really scary because someone can just like go
I
all
think
over
I
the
can
place.
get used to
Okay.
that. I might
Jump.
have to.
Okay.
I did remember
That.
when I played Sonic Rush, I kept playing the snowboarding level
Right.
over and over again.
Watch it. Wow.
Ooh.
Whoa. What? Are you kidding me? That's an instant death. Jeez, man. Okay. Well, that's good to know.
Woo!
Alright.
Oh
Dang it.
no, he lost all his rings.
Lightning. Come on.
Woo!
Alright, be careful about the gears. And the bottomless pits.
Woo!
Ah,
Oh no! Oh no!
the tree stopped me there. Okay, what the heck does that do? Ooh.
It's a
Hey, look
trap?
at that. We got ourselves golden Omo Chow.
Oh,
Why
wow.
were we cursed with this? Like, seriously. What's this thing going to do? Okay.
Oh, he picks up rings. That's cool.
Alright. Watch it. Be careful here. Oh!
Oh, is he gonna try to hit the rail?
My god, this is scary.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Yes! Yeah, those snowboarding sections definitely are kind of scary. Ooh, here we go.
Oh man, that would be so fun.
We got them speed
That'd be really hard to control
shoes on the
that.
stage. Alright. Oh my god. Speed shoes on this! No!
Oh damn.
No! I can't control that, man. That is too much. Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna let go of the run button. I'm just gonna slow down. I'm gonna chillax here. 'Cause this is some craziness up in this joint. Okay.
Oh,
I
he
jumped
just
over.
died again. Oh my gosh.
How many
What
lives
is he
have I lost
doing?
by now? I've lost like 10 by now. It's insanity. And I'm only on the first stage. How long is
Wow.
this video going to be? It's probably going to be like 50 minutes long because of all the.
How long is this video? Oh shit,
optimistic
it's like 28 minutes long. Holy crap.
Checkpoint. Up.
Oh, that is insane. Oh no, he died again.
Why is this such a pain?
This dude needs to learn.
Looks like a hovercraft for a second.
Oh man. Oh, he just got some.
Oh my god, my
all that
jump
for
is
nothing.
not working. I don't know why they give you that right there. It seems like a hovercraft, but what's the point?
Oh man, it's gonna be a lot of trial and error trying to get through that. Totally going.
Actually, I'm just gonna do this. What the heck? Oh my god, checkpoint.
Oh, he finally got past that. Oh no,
No!
he didn't jump hard enough. He should have double jumped.
This is so hard, man. Oh my god, I swear
I feel like
if
I'm
this
gonna have the
happens
same
again.
problem. Oh, nice. Oh, right as he gets past all that. Come on, you can do
come
this,
on.
bro.
Come on,
You
you
got
got this.
Oh, geez.
No!
Oh, that is so mean.
I am not getting a game over.
Oh.
Are you kidding me?
Oh no, he got one. Oh shit. He's like, I'm not gonna bother. Oh, nice. Nice. Come on, you got this. Trial and error. Come on. There you go.
Okay, we're back. We're
Oh,
back.
nice.
We're
We
back.
finally got
Please
through
tell
that.
me this is over with. I want this done. I hate this stage. Jeez.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
My god, I hate that stage, man. Never again will I play this stage again. Those snowboard controls at the end are just way too bad for how precise they want you to be around there in some areas. My god. Alright, but there we go. We finished that. So now we're going to go on to Frozen Factory Zone 2, and hopefully it won't be as annoying as that stage was. Alright.
I wonder if there'll be snowboarding in this one.
Man, I love these 2D parts of the stages, though. I absolutely love these parts. These are the best. Come on, you got this, Sonic. What the heck are you doing, son? You need to get up there right now. There we go. There we
Really
go.
difficult
That's
to
more
do.
like it. What the heck? Okay, I was about to say, don't you slip off and fall after all that work to get you up there. Alright. So far, so good.
Oh, nice. You can even try and
I'm
roll in
actually
the
liking
2D.
it. Like, that's the thing. I really do love the 2D sections in this game, though.
Oh,
Okay, that
this
was
turned
really
him
bad.
into an ice
I thought I
cube.
was gonna be able to speed past it. Alright, let's try.
Oh, man. Oh, nice.
Alright.
Yep, there you go. Oh, oh damn.
Whoa, that thing was trying to go ham on me right there. Did you all see that? That penguin right there.
Oh,
Oh,
geez,
God.
you got froze. Oh, nice, you got a life.
One up. Not bad.
Nice.
I like how the ice doesn't hurt you in this, so it's not really that much of a hazard anyway. It just
Woo!
freezes
Oh,
you.
spikes.
But then again, if there's a bottomless pit later on in
Oh,
the stage,
geez.
that would probably be pretty bad. Alright.
Oh, oh, do
Okay,
you have to,
that
like,
was
stay on
terrible.
that? Oh. So bad.
No!
Oh, that sucks.
Yep, and exactly when I said that, there you go. A bottomless pit. Thank you.
He's like, oh, there's
Thank
gonna be a
you.
bottomless
Thank you,
pit.
base.
Falls into the
Thank you,
bottomless
base,
pit.
Obama,
Wonderful.
everything. I don't even know. Okay.
Oh, nice. There you go. Oh, falling ice blocks. Oh, wonderful.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Oh my god. Okay, we're done. Yes. Thank
Oh,
you.
it's not over, buddy. It is not over.
Alright. Freaking penguins. Hate them.
Oh, what would the penguin do to you?
Okay. The only thing that I wish was that this wasn't so tiny so I could actually see where I was going. Like ahead of screen. You know, the 2D sections. Alright, here we go.
Ooh!
That was close.
You
Looked like there was a
climbed
boulder
and
with
hopped
something
over that.
right there. And
Oh my god, you better run all the way.
please, no! I'm gonna die.
Damn.
Ah!
Oh, he shouldn't have tried to jump.
I thought I actually had a chance there, though. I was kind of hoping and praying that I had it there, but nope. Alas, I didn't.
Oh man, that was just so cool how you just run up the walls like that. Oh, he got so lucky.
That was close, though. One up.
How are you gonna get through that?
How do we get through that?
It's like you're gonna need some fire powers there, huh? Yeah.
No. Where the heck do I
Yeah,
go?
looks like you're gonna need a fire wisp,
I'm
buddy.
supposed to go upward. Oh my god, you gotta kill me. Okay. Let's see where this takes us.
Do they even have fire wisps? I don't know.
Okay, so far so good. This platforming doesn't seem too hard. Okay. Oh my god, I thought I wasn't going to make it right there.
Ooh.
I wonder why Sonic sometimes on the 3DS version doesn't cling so much to the wall as you'd like him to at some points. Whoa.
Ooh.
Whoa. Okay, will you die or anything?
Oh, you just lost all your rings. Oh, damn. How did you manage to do that again?
I don't really know even what to say right now. This is just like
Oh, damn.
all kinds of craziness right now. Okay, here we go.
Just wait for that. wait for it.
My god, that
that
parkour is so OP though around here in some sections. It's kind of insane. Alright. Come on, get me up there, Yes.
Oh, wow.
Where are we going now?
Oof.
Jeez,
Savage.
I love the speed though.
Oh, just barely.
Where the heck is this taking me? Okay. I should not have jumped forward. I should have just stayed on the platform. But of course not, because I'm an idiot. Alright. Let's try this again. Yeah, this just looks like something we gotta just sit
Ooh.
on and wait. Go past everything.
I remember this from Sonic Adventure 2, I
Can I get up
believe.
here? Yes.
Pretty sure this was Sonic
Success.
Adventure 2.
Yep.
Oh,
Nope.
oof, you got
What?
so lucky.
Okay.
Yeah, that ice block was there.
I don't know where I'm supposed to go now after that.
Oh, dude.
Okay, that was really bad. That was such a generous fail. Alright, let's keep trying here.
Oh boy,
What the
that
heck?
was good.
Looks like it'd be so slippery around here. It's like he can't get his startup speed or momentum.
Oh,
What?
no.
Okay, now.
Yeah, wait for
Okay,
that
that
shield to
did
go
not
away,
just
bro.
happen right now. That seriously did not just happen right now.
Oh, no.
What? Screw
You need
this
to be a little
game
bit more
so
patient with that
much.
one.
I hate it.
Girl. You're trying too hard.
Okay, I'm gonna get up there. Dang it. Ooh, not bad. This thing is actually helping me out right here. Come on. Yes, very nice. Come on. Yes,
Oh,
checkpoint.
nice. You got
I
three
was
checkpoints on you.
gonna flip out and cry if I missed
Oh, damn.
out on that. Okay, so that RC vehicle actually screwed me over a lot right there, but oh. Dang! This thing is like unleashing its power on all this stuff around here. Not bad. Kill it. What the heck are
I
you
don't know
doing?
about that one.
Wow.
You sure you wanna?
I don't even know if this thing is that useful anymore because it's hardly doing anything. Come on. Jeez. Okay. Maybe this time I'll actually kill these guys.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Very nice.
Whew.
Okay, be careful, be careful. Whoop.
Oh man. Oh jeez.
Okay, so far so good. I'm so nervous. Okay, there we go. Please tell me the end is there. Please tell me the end is there.
No.
Yes! Oh my god, we're done. That was actually kind of fun though. It was like I was kind of sucking around there, but yeah, that wasn't too bad of a stage at all.
Oh, we're gonna
And no, I don't want to go in there. Did I press yes? Oh, Jesus.
Alright, well, that'll be the end of the stream.